Hello, I am Mike of Near Enough Dice. This is the Kerbal Space Program. I'm in the Starbeam, and I believe I'm heading back to Kerbin. I adjusted my oh, actually, no, I may not have adjusted it yet. No, I have not. I have yet to adjust it. Um, I have to make sure. Do I have enough? Why have I only got solar panels? This is a really bad design of craft. Let's turn off SES. Right. And we'll put on Kerbal alarm clock, which I've already done. We'll add an alarm. Make sure it's got half burn on it. Bring up some Kerbal engineer stuff. Right, so I've made a manoeuvre all the way over there, which is like some enormous number of days away. So let's just go there. So I'm drifting away from Duna, as you can see, and I'll drift back in a second. And what I'm hoping, well, one of the things I'm hoping is I don't run out of electric charge, is that this burn that I'm about to do will get me a reasonable encounter with Kerbin. This is feeling like it's not. Wow, I really thought for a second I wasn't actually going to get the going to slow down in time, but I don't suppose that was really right. SAS on, point to maneuver, which looks like I already am. I've got a few seconds in which to go. Speed up a little bit. One thing I've noticed about the new version is that I don't tend to fire at 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Anyway, yeah, that'll do. I don't seem to have a problem. I actually. Ah, right. Am I? No, no. It's. Is it saying I don't have an encounter anymore? No, no, it's still there. Right. Okay. Anyway, I've noticed that I don't have. There's a kind of issue that I used to have where. What do I do? SY change. Um, I speed up or I slow down, and but the time doesn't tick 1 second for 1 second. It would take several seconds to get 1 second, and I don't seem to be having that anymore. I don't know whether it's because this craft is particularly simple, or whether by going 64 bits, this is just or Unity 5 and all that kind of stuff that's happened with Kerbal Space Program. That's all just working a lot better. That really doesn't seem like it's going to slow down in time. Let's focus back on our craft here. Right, so we should be heading towards the Kerbin encounter. And as soon as that happens, I'm going to want to see if I can't adjust my my periapsis, again, I'm going to need to do some very gentle braking. I'm just going to point myself this way. I just want the solar panel actually pointing towards the sun. Yeah, I do not believe that there is a heat shield in all that nonsense. So I do not know. So about to swap. So I don't know whether I'm going to have to be very gentle when it comes to aerobraking. That's not really helping me at all, is it? Okay, so we can zero that out, which is the great thing about precise node. Now I'm wondering if radial. Oh, I see. Well, that's not what I wanted then. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to get my focus on Kerbin, I think. Start by going to the mun, and then we'll go to... There we go. So... Radial did indeed seem to be what I wanted. So I've got to very delicately get myself so I'm actually just inside the atmosphere. I think 60k will do it. Very delicate maneuver. Hopefully not too delicate. Yeah, so you notice that I'm going down 1 second per second. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, which is nice. I used to not get that, so the only thing is that it means that when I do this speeding up thing, I have to be actually more careful, because it used to be that I could do it quite easily and not have any problems, because everything was just slightly slower, which meant I had more time to get things right. Whereas this, everything's quite on point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Oh, 50k. That's terrible. Oh, well, at least I think it's terrible. I honestly have no idea if it's good or bad. So hopefully we'll be able to go back a bit. There we go, 6, that'll do. So now I'm going to point retrograde, which is the other way. Go back to the craft, I didn't really need to do that. But again, I just want to point myself so that the one single solar panel that they put on this craft will point towards the sun just in case. Now, the next question is, what's going to happen when I try and warp? There we go. So what's our current altitude? I'll go here and find that out. Still quite a ways away. Yes, now you notice how fast I'm going. I'm already going 1444 meters per second, which is a lot. I'm wondering if 60k is too deep in the atmosphere for this. Because I've actually got to bleed off a lot. You know, I've got to bleed up a lot of speed in order to slow myself down such that I get captured. And in theory, I mean, what I probably really need is, I mean, something like the trajectories mod or something that will tell me what I'm likely to be doing after this aerobraking. But because if I'm not captured by the end of this, things are problematic, to say the least. I only have 540 delta V left, so I really need this aerobraking to give me enough of a slowdown that I actually get captured, and I can very much work from that. And if need be, although I'm not likely to actually, wow, we're moving over the planet in a really weird way. Let's unslow down so I can point the right way. So we're about to hit atmosphere. We're going at Mach a lot. Mach 13, oh god. Oh wow, we're passing through the atmosphere and we're not slowing down really much at all, in fact. Okay, I'm beginning to get the feeling that I really should have slowed myself. I'm barely slowing at all, in fact. Even though I'm very on fire. The time to periapsis is, I think I'm going to have to use because I might just skip out the atmosphere. Right. Okay. Still have 300 delta V left, and I'm now captured. So, although it may take a long time, I should be able to get back home. Right. So ideally what we want to do, is just warp around again. Now what I could do, and I'm not going to do it this time around, I'm just going to see what this does to my orbit. Right, so it's taken me down to warp because I've gone back into the atmosphere. But what I'm most interested in is what it does to my orbit here. So what I might want to do when I get back out here again is bring my periapsis down, because my periapsis is still about 60k, and that may simply be too little. It was certainly too little. If I hadn't used my delta V, I may have simply left the system. It worked pretty well. I mean, I was using the O-berth effect, I assume, because I was going very, very fast. You get more bang for your buck. Right, so that's me past, or just passing, periapsis. And I've done very little to my apoapsis. I would very much like to do rather more to it. And when am I out of the atmosphere? I'm still in the atmosphere. So it's still coming down, just not coming down very, very quickly. And I really rather needed to come down quickly. So what I'm going to do, plonk a manoeuvre here, and then I'm going to say apoapsis. And then we are just going to retrograde ourselves a little bit. It's not showing me things. Show orbit information, that's what I want. Ha! I appear to need to make very, very small adjustments indeed. So I was going to take 10k off, but it looks like that's going to be quite hard to do. Right, let's go look at our shippy ship, and let's chuck the thrust limiter down like a lot. Right, by putting the thrust limit right down, I can get to this maneuver taking 2 seconds. So yeah. Ha 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 ha. And we should be coming out of time warp any moment now. Speed up a little bit, but not too much. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That'll do. That's close enough. And we will again go around and see what happens to our let's point retrograde. Yeah, we'll de-warp so that we can point retrograde before we actually hit atmosphere. You can see how quickly our speed's going up. So I suspect I'm going to have to do rather more of these. So I guess we'll just have to keep on with these. Oh, didn't want to do that. I want to do that. So thanks so much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Come visit Neil F. Dice at neilfdice.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, and you'll find links in the video description. You can also just search for Neil F. Dice on Facebook and Twitter. But until next time, assuming we don't burn up in the atmosphere, reach for the stars.